Hi America. So this week I'm hanging around in the Sala system, and I guess the little farming loop I've set up for myself here is just to get out here to this belt cluster and just kill the mining ships that show up there, because they're easy to kill. I don't really know why these belt clusters are even out here. I have no idea what purpose they serve. I've never found any use for them. Before this, anyway. I've taken to use this Mandalay here because it's got a little bit of cargo capacity, so I can pick up power play specific cargo if I want to. There's not really a whole lot of it to be had out here. None of these ships really carry anything. Only problem with the Mandalay is it's got these tiny little guns on it. It's only got size 1 and size 2. So I've had some trouble finding anything to put on it that can do any damage. In desperation, I've stuck shock cannons on it. Shock cannons are really fun. You can get them at human technology brokers. They're actually pretty effective. The only problem with shock cannons is that they run through ammo like nothing. You'll run out of ammo in no time at all. I mean, like, I might only kill maybe 5 or 10 ships here, and then I have to go back and reload. That's why I'm sitting here ramming these ships like this. So I'm trying to bring down their shields so I don't have to use as many rounds to kill them. For mining ships like this, it's a lot easier. If you go after a ship that's set up for fighting, it gets harder to do this. Yeah, I'm going to take his shields down completely. Come on. I do have to be a little creative sometimes to keep from getting away. I don't think I'm even to pick up these escape pods because I haven't been getting any merits for them, so really what's the point? So yeah, that's the loop. I'll just wake out of here and come right back. And I guess at this point I'm getting maybe 150, 200, sometimes more merits for every kill. And I'm guessing this has to do with bonuses that you get as you level up. They start awarding you more merits for each kill and so on. I think that's what's going on. I'm not really paying attention, to be honest. Do have to be a little careful because sometimes ships show up here and they're actually just not power ships at all. They're just traders or something, and their legal status is clean, and then you kill them and get yourself notoriety. So So you gotta watch that. Oh, he dodges too much. I'm just gonna have to shoot him. So these shot cannons are really fun to shoot with. I love them. They're just unfortunately you just run out of ammo in no time. I guess I can run into him. I ought to be able to hit him. This saves me a few rounds anyway. And weirdly enough, when you bump into them like that to bring their shields down, it doesn't alert them that there's anything untoward going on. They just kind of, they won't attack or anything until you actually start shooting at them, so that's convenient for me. Okay, well, aside from that, the only other thing going on is I bought a new computer. I spent about $2,500 on useless computer parts that I have no use for. I got an Asus TUF 4080 Super. I got a Intel, what is it, the 14900K, and Master X keyboard, Aorus Master X keyboard, and one of them god-awful 1,000-watt power supplies. And yeah, it came to a lot of money. I probably would have got one of those AMD 9800SX, except for the slight hang-up that they're completely unavailable. There's a store like 20 miles from here that stocks like 1 or 2 units a week, and they sell out in like 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to get up at the crack of dawn and go down there and get into a foot race with all the other rabid nerds that are trying to beat each other out of the 1 or 2 copies they have on stock before they go out. You know, not doing that. And I'm not spending $600 for one on Amazon either. The Intel is fine. I'd rather run Intel anyway. I'm an Intel fanboy, I guess you could say. And of course, this is the CPU that has the unfortunate reputation of destroying itself. Yeah, that's no longer an issue. It turns out the motherboards that were overclocking it to a ridiculous degree, they've finally gotten their stuff together, and they've stopped exceeding the Intel specifications. And with the latest BIOS, the F8 BIOS, it throws the latest microcode on the CPU, and you can benchmark it and verify that it's not going to destroy itself, which it took me a while to convince myself of that, but I watched some YouTube videos about how to do the benchmark, and determined that I was okay with that. I'm going to lose this guy because I'm screwing around. That was close. And the other thing I learned was that RGB is a pain in the ass. I've never really dealt with RGB all that much in the past. I've got about a crap ton of it now. And one thing I didn't know about RGB is that every piece of RGB enabled garbage that you buy wants to be controlled by software from the same manufacturer. So having a motherboard with AIG and a Lee & Lee AIO 360 that's covered in AIG and RGB and a CPU with RGB. They all want to be controlled by software from their own company, and I'm not doing it. Well, I ended up running a couple of them, and between those I've covered the. Between those, I've got the motherboard and the cooler and all the case fans. They're controlled, so that's good enough for me. I'm leaving it at that. The video card and the memory and all that can sit there and flash those vomit colors all day. I don't care. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to shoot out here. I'm not getting a whole lot of merits for these all of a sudden. That's discouraging. Yeah, 40 merits. What the hell is that? I feel ripped off. Yeah. 40 merits. Yeah, see, up until a little while ago, I was getting like 150, 200 merits for every one of these things. Now I'm getting nothing. This is just awful. So yeah, again, this is all hardware I have no real use for. I just wanted to do an upgrade before the next generation of economic geniuses get some power around here and face plants the whole economy. Just so I have this stuff. I'm not saying anything untoward might happen, but just in case, I thought it might be nice to buy this stuff before the price goes to the roof, if that happens, which I hope it don't. But what the hell, I like buying stuff, sure. gonna get away. Oh, he's gonna get away from me. Dang it. Yeah, he's too well armored or something. Yeah, he got away. Yeah. That's disappointing. Well, as you can see, I started off with about 240 rounds in these things, and after the few ships I've killed, I'm down to like 56 rounds in these guns. So, yeah, they just don't last. I mean, they're really fun to use. You just don't get nothing for it. That's all. All right, well, I'm gonna cut this short. Y'all have a good evening.